Sandwiched between Mazeroski Way and the Roberto Clemente Bridge, welcome to PNC Park. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. And on the mound in this one, Marco Gonzalez. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
First pitch, 7:06.
The lefty, the 1-0. And another ball.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Next pitch, not close, up high.
Right through there for a strike. And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Lifted in the air, right center field. On his way over, makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there's one down. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. This is one of the best teams in the league when it comes to drawing walks, Chris, so we'll probably see a very patient approach from them.
Yeah, Boogie, that's often what leads to a lot of runs scored. You get guys on base, you work that pitch count up for the opposing pitchers, and then you take advantage when they make mistakes. You get into that bullpen. You can tell that everyone up and down this lineup just comes in with a great plan of attack, a lot of patience, just like you said.
Austin Slater in the box with one away as he takes ball one. One out, base is empty. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. And it's fouled away. That one ripped. High bounce, takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
One out, runner at second. Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. Fly ball center field. That gets down for a hit. The throw in, but it's offline.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Checks over to first, back safely. Bellinger up to hit. Foul ball there. And a pitch. Here goes the runner. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Really nice swipe of second right there. He knew he had to get a really good jump on the pitcher because that catcher can make up some time, man. Such a good catch and throw guy behind the dish. Nice job right there, but he just beat it.
Here's the 0-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. couldn't catch up to the heater. And next for the Cubs, Christopher Morel. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Oh, 1 now. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Suzuki at second with 2 down. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Around third, fires it to the plate. He scores, and they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit.
He's been on fire at the dish lately, working on a 5-game hitting streak.
This one in the air. And that is that. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Cubs 2 and the Pirates coming up. Back here in Pittsburgh, and today's starting pitcher, number 48. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, Boog, maybe a little pedestrian there in terms of the ERA, but with those numbers, you expect to be in a ball game and have an opportunity to win, and really, that's all his teammates can ask for, so we'll see if he's able to be consistent in this one.
Here's the center fielder, Jake Fraley.
For the Pirates,
well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And here it comes.
That's ball 2.
That one fouled off. Smoked on the ground to second. Horner over to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
batting second.
Here's the Pirates lineup now. Needless to say, this is an aggressive lineup. They've drawn fewer walks than any other team in the league.
Boog, I didn't walk very much, but I'll tell you what, it drives me a little crazy to see it. I mean, we're in this modern era of baseball, and we know how important walks are. You get runners on base, they end up leading to runs, but this whole lineup just seems to be made up of players who come to the dish, they don't have a plan, they come unglued right away. You've got to make that pitcher work a little bit more. It's not like you're going to get a steady diet of meatballs all game long.
Hacktastic might be the way to describe it. The Cubbies up by 2 here in game 1 of this 3-game set. That one is hammered right field. That's back there. And caught on the warning track.
Batting third, the left fielder, Ryan.
2 outs, base is empty. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. Line drive. And the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. And they're down 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Matt Mervis. Gonzalez back to work. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Gonzalez, in his 9th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent, so you got to stay ready up there.
And now it's even up. Yeah, one of those umpires, you just have to know what to expect, right?
Exactly.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Miguel Amaya at the plate now. That's ball one. Next offering is in for a strike. Ground ball right side, and he picks it up in foul territory. That's outside, and the count is 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Two outs, base is empty. Here's the pitcher. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that'll do it. Back here at PNC Park, bottom of the inning, at the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz. Here comes a pitch. That's in there. 0-1.
Well, Boog, I know it's obvious, but you just can't miss Cruz when he's on the field. I've never seen a player like him. I mean, he's 6'7", weighs 220 pounds, and is the tallest shortstop in the history of Major League Baseball.
Ball to strike. The pitch.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, the catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
The pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Liover Peguero, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 4 in Sunday's game. Warning track. Wall. And you can touch them all, baseball man. He circles the bases. It's 2-1.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. To see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck surface, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Base is empty, 1 away, and now the right fielder, Stone Garrett. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Home team down a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one's in there. And the count even at 1.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
One down, base is empty. triple digits on that last pitch.
Looked like he reached back and got a little extra on that one. Triple digits on the miles per hour through the zone. No chance of touching that one.
Here's the third baseman.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with the knock in this one.
Late on that fastball.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
On the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And the home team down a run. Major League Baseball is on the show. Top half of the third inning. Here's the second baseman, Nico Horner. Gonzalez back to work. And a good eye there. The wind of the pitch. Down the line. And that's a foul ball. The pitch. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Crone puts it away for the out. One up, one down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Austin Slater stands in. Doubled his first time up. That one misses. Ball one. On the ground, right side. It's through for a hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Man at first. Now it's going to be Seiya Suzuki. Gonzalez checks over to first, and he's back. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw. Save.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
And strike two.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Up the middle. Throws to first in time. And there's two down.
Now back, the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Struck out swinging his first time. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. In to score is the runner from third, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And up next for Chicago, Christopher Morel. Singled and drove in a run his first time through.
Counts 1-0.
In the dirt, and that is ball one. One run across in the frame so far. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, no need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you. So make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
Man at second.
Hey.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Got him swinging. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Pittsburgh as we go to the last of the third. And here is Marco Gonzalez. As he turns on the rubber and with that good live arm delivers. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Hit in the air, right field. Suzuki has a beat on it. Drops into the glove. And there's one away.
Batting ninth, the catcher,
Endy Rodriguez, the next Pirate to hit. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. And the pitch. Fastball in for a strike. And it's 0-2.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
That one not close. Now 1-2.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact and have a better opportunity of getting that hitter out with a swing and miss.
Slater makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
the center fielder, number 27.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now the Pirates leadoff man, Jake Fraley. He's 0 for 1. First pitch misses. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's in the dirt.
No strike.
Just missed. There's a strike. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and that's a double.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
So 2 down, and here is C.J. Cron. Flied to right his first time. Fastball for a strike. The Cubs leading by 2 here in the last half of the third. And a foul ball. In the air, left field. Slater makes the catch. And that will end the inning. So one left for Pittsburgh. Score holds. It's 3-1. And we're back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the fourth, Dansby Swanson. And he deals. Out to short. Cruz. And Swanson is set down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Mervis.
So digging in, Matt Mervis.
Boog, one really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard each hit homers into the Allegheny River on the fly. Really awesome to watch. That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And now it's Miguel Amaya. First pitch just misses.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
On the ground to the left. Sneaks through, base hit. And the inning's still alive with the pitcher spot next.
The batter.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
And now here's the Cubs pitcher. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1. And a pitch. That one catches the zone, and that is strike 2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Amaya leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Right side, hard hit. Out number 3. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Cubs 3 and the Pirates 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Brian Reynolds. And the right-hander back to work. Pitch misses. And that's ball 1.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Up the middle, jumps, throws. Awesome play there.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air, get his shoulders turned, and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Cruz batting for the second time, and that's strike 1.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this. Oh, here's a deal not everyone remembers. Cruz was actually signed by the Dodgers in 2015, but Los Angeles dealt him to Pittsburgh in 2017 for Tony Watson. That's a rare trade the Dodgers just might regret.
Ripped on the ground to second. Horner over to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Leover.
Up next for the Pirates, Leover Peguero. He's already homered in this game. And that's outside. 1-0. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That one missed.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Up and in, and that's ball 3.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And that's in for a strike.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
On the corner for a strike, and the count's full. And the right-hander deals. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That one carrying, and brings it in at the wall. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the second baseman, Nico Horner. The wind of the pitch. Trying to bunt his way on, and that's just foul. Horner, a former Gold Glove winner, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Just missed. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. Struck him out looking. Now the left fielder, Austin Slater.
The left fielder.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And that drops in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Now 1-1.
1-1.
Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the 5th. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And now the lefty. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
Suzuki in the box again, takes the strike.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. And that skips into dirt.
2-1.
Fouls one off. 2-2. That one the other way, and no one can get there. Slater grounds second on his way to third. And he's got a double.
The center fielder, number 24, Cody Bellinger.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. Golden opportunity right here. Slides for the stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Well, it took us the RBI, but that was a really nice play. Great athleticism. You get an out, and you take away the base hit.
Now the third baseman, Christopher Morel. 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first. In there for strike one. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. And a pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Drifts towards it. Brings it in for the third out. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Cubs 4 and the Pirates 1. Back here at PNC Park. Now it's the right fielder, Stone Garrett. The pitch. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
You know, these Pirates, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. Sometimes it's a good thing, but today they're continuing to fall behind in the count, and that's adding a ton of pressure to their offense.
Comes up empty.
0-2.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Here's the third baseman. And the first offering is not close. Righty delivers. That one at triple digits.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. 1-2 now. Stays alive. The Pirates trailing by 3. Last half of inning number 5. Way upstairs, and it's 2-2. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
So now a pinch hitter for the pitcher, Andrew McCutchen. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and 1 gone. And a foul ball. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Man at second. That's Tripped, and this one could be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's now a 2-run game. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
One down. Andy Rodriguez, the next Pirate to hit. Fly to left his first time. Gets under it and pops it up. Swanson drifts towards it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
So the batting order turns over. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jake Fraley, 1 for 2.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Just off the outside edge. And the count even 1-1. Sliced hard but foul. The 1-2. And another ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Snags it on the run. And that's the inning. But the Pirates strike on this run-scoring double. It's now 4-2. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Roansy Contreras.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Dansby Swanson stands in.
It's so easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
That's a strike across the top of the zone. Right-hander kicks, deals. Just off the outside edge. And the count is 1-2. Got it by him for the K.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And next for the Cubs, Matt Mervis. They say you win.
0-1.
Next offering way off the plate. Action in the pen down there. Johan Oviedo loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Falter, a lefty, warming up as well. 1 down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. The 1-2. And there's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that one is inside. On the ground to first, and foul ball. And that's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
A great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Amaya in the box here lets that one go for a ball. The 1-1. Runner takes off. There's the ball. Throw to second. Save.
Pretty close play on that one. A perfect throw probably gets him. That throw was just a little wide to the third base side of the bag, so he had to reach a little bit to get it. Could have been just enough to make the difference there.
One out and a runner at second. That one misses, and that's ball 3. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
And the righty deals. And there's ball 4. And now the pitcher. Zach bunt towards third. Over to Cruz. There's one. Over to first. Safe. Here's Nico Horner. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
At the belt and fires. And that one fouled off. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And delivers outside. To the right side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Runner from third in to score. 3-run game. It's 5-2.
Up next to the Cubs, the left fielder, Austin.
First and second, 2 outs. Now a chance for Austin Slater. Fought off foul. Two outs. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. Kicks and deals. Hit well. Right field, way back and gone. A gigantic blast. his 9th homer of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 8-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
On the mound now for the Pirates, Bailey Falter.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now the batter now, Seiya Suzuki. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Now a check swing grounder. Gets it to first, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. So the Cubs get 3 on this blast. The lead has exploded to a half dozen. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. Down the number 2 hitter, C.J. Cron.
First baseman.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
And that's outside. Now 2-0. And that one is lifted in the air, and it falls. And the leadoff man aboard.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Ryan Reynolds here. His righty-lefty splits there. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Cron on at first. Nobody out. And there's a foul ball.
One ball.
In the dirt, blocked. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. And a pitch. And a curve misses outside. The Pirates with a lot of ground to make up here in the bottom of the 6th. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. In the air out towards right center. Suzuki on the move. Suzuki squeezes it.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Man at first. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
So O'Neill Cruz is named after Paul O'Neill. That was his father's idol in baseball, so he named his son O'Neill. In 2022, they finally met each other when the Pirates played the Yankees in New York, and I'm sure that was a moment that O'Neill Cruz will never forget.
Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Caleb Killian appears to be getting loose. Number 95 also getting ready. Man at first, one away. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Slater hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Leover Paguero.
Leover Paguero, the next Pirate to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Righty to the plate. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Gassed it right by him. Pirates leave 1, and it's still 8-2. Back here in Pittsburgh, new inning getting started. Here's Cody Bellinger. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Reynolds makes the play, and there's one down.
The third baseman, number 5.
So up next, Christopher Morel. 1 for 3. Splits the plate, and that's strike 1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch, and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch you'll see in this at bat to hit.
The 1-1. Right through there for a strike. The Cubbies up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. One down, base is empty. Right through there, got him. And now 2 gone.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Swanson stands in now and watches strike 1. High fly ball out to left field. And Swanson is set down. And that is that. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Caleb Killian.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
At the plate for Pittsburgh, Stone Garrett.
The right fielder, Stone Garrett.
Here comes a pitch. Ground ball left side. Slings to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
The third baseman.
Now the third baseman. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
1's the count.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Off the mark there. Going to count 1 and 2. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Checks the swing. Now an appeal to first. And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. So now a pinch hitter, Henry Davis.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Popped up. Corner under it. Makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Colin Holderman.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Matt Mervis.
The pitch. Mervis in the box now. No balls and a strike.
You know, these Cubs really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. So far, they have 6 hits in the counts where the pitcher has had the advantage, so it hasn't been easy for them, but they're finding a way to get it done.
The 1-1. Right through there for a strike. And downstairs. That missed by a lot. 3-2 now. Kicks and fires. And he walked him. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So a man aboard. And now Miguel Amaya. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Garrett pulls it down.
The pitcher, Caleb Killian.
So a pinch hitter in the pitcher spot, Ian Happ. Runner on first and 1 down for him. That one misses. Ball 1. The Cubs up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. That's a little bit low. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Aroldis Chapman up and loosening in the pen. Shepard also throwing. Two-0. And another ball.
3 balls, no strikes.
That one's in there. And now 3-1. Mervis over at first with one away. Next offering is in for a strike.
3-2.
On the ground to second, might be 2. Good feed. That's 1. Over to first, but it's offline.
Well, he had the chance of turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Bounce to third, and there's a hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Slater, the next to hit, takes outside. Two on, 2 outs. On the ground. And that chance handled. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
2 outs, bases loaded. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. That misses. And that's ball 1. Bases loaded, 2 down. Wouldn't chase that time.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
2 outs. Swings through that one.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Next offering is downstairs.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
The pitch. He swings and fouls one off. This one chopped up the middle. Fires over to Crone. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. Cubs wind up leaving the bases loaded. They lead at 8-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Mark Leiter Jr.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Here's the Pirates catcher now, Endy Rodriguez.
The catcher, Endy
The line to kick the pitch. Leiter in his 6th season. He features a splitter, A sinker, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a four-seamer. Swings through that one for strike one.
Strike.
The wind of the pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Fraley batting with one down, takes a strike. The Cubs bullpen with some action. Keegan Thompson getting loose out there. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the eighth inning. Pitch misses there, and 1-1. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. In there safely.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. And here's the first baseman, C.J. Cron. And first offering is fouled off. Right side. That's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
The left fielder, number 10.
So they're at the corners now. Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. And there's a curve through for a strike. Lighter, a guy that comes at you with one of the biggest curveballs around. It's got a ton of movement. And he deals. On the ground right side. And that's just foul.
And what makes it so good is the tilt and the late break to it. Kind of reminds me of Andy Pettitte as far as how sharp that breaking ball is.
And a pitch. Fights it off. You'll see another. Who were some of the curveballs that you watched in your career that were difficult to deal with?
Well, Boog, I kind of liked hitting curveballs if it was coming from a right-hander, but from a left-hander, different story. Some of the nasty ones, Andy Pettitte, Barry Zito.
Caught him looking for the K. And the batter will be the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. There's a strike. Right-handed reliever. Foul ball. Swings over the splitter for strike 3. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Shepard.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
And now the center fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Oh, he's been having a great year this year and hitting home runs at a good clip, and the matchup is very favorable.
And first offering is fouled off. Shepard, the reigning rookie of the year, he features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, a sinker, And he works in a slider. Clips the corner, and the count is 0-2. The pitch. And that's in the dirt.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
The 1-2. Out there to center. Fraley getting an angle on it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
The batter, the third baseman,
Aroldis Chapman gets the call from the pen.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Chapman.
So up now for Chicago, Christopher Morel. That one in there across the letters. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
And here it comes.
Ball, that's off the plate.
He goes down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Swanson stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Dauri Moreta, the young right-hander, up and throwing. That one missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
And a pitch. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Fraley going back for it. Pulls it in on the warning track. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Cubs 8 and the Pirates 2. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Adbert Alzolay.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Digging in, Liover Peguero.
The second baseman, Liover Peguero.
The pitch. Breaking ball inside. And it's 1-0. Alzolay is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. And there's a ball.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
Hot shot to third. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. He's so consistent that the manager basically could look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. Stone Garrett getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good, and you can see it in opposing hitters as well.
Slice down the right side.
They know when he comes in, pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera.
And the right-hander deals. Foul ball, still 0-2. Struck him out without a swing. And they're down to their last out.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Booth, get back on track. His team needs him.
Last chance now for the Pirates. Up next for the Pirates, number 19. Swinging a foul straight back. Two down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. And that one a little below the knees. And now it's even 1-1. And another ball.
4 strikes.
Two and 1 now. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. One strike away. Two now. Hit to right, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs take this one in a blowout.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
8-2 the final here. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 8 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 7 runners on base. For the Pirates, 2 runs, 7 hits. No errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.